face out. Oh, I have a very lopsided camera today. Hello. Hopefully that's okay. Waking up those ankles and feet by pushing through your paws. And come center. Go ahead and roll your ankle around. Warm up the ankle and toe. And you want to feel like you're wiggling through the toes as you do it. Switch side. Switch directions. Walking forward. Rolling my shoulders back. Open up. And over the side. Ooh, get all of your plant digging muscles to your other side. Oh. I keep smashing my hand into the ceiling today. Don't recommend falling onto the smashing your hand into the ceiling part. Roll it out. And take an arm across. And switch. Big breath in. Big exhale. Curve the spine. Big breath in. Big exhale. Curve the spine. Big inhale. A big exhale. A big inhale. And look at your knees and toes. Same direction. Inhale. A big exhale. And gently roll it down. Just saying hello to your body. This is not a deep stretch. You're just saying hi. Hello and good morning. And roll it up. And we'll come center with our knees and toes parallel to the front, a little wider than your hips, a little bounce there, and then we're going to do our chest isolations. But let's start with shoulders. Yeah, let's roll them back so we get a nice relaxed long neck first. Gonna sway side to side, and I'm gonna reach down behind myself, keeping my shoulder blades back. I don't know about you, but I'm tight in the shoulders. Pretty fun. Let's do that later. All right, here we go. Head, right, center, left, center, right. I'm pulling my shoulder blades back, up, center, down. Can you see the places that your head is pointing? Focus your eyes and chill. Good. And just a half roll. So side to the front, to the other side, to the front, other side. Double down. Lengthening your neck the whole time. Hands on the rib cage. Just take a little circle first. And circle the other way. Can you hold your shoulders down? Alright, isolations we go forward, front right, two, front left, fingers around each side. Here we go. Press chest. 2, 3, 4. To the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the back. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Front. 2, 1. Left. Back. Right. Now singles. Front. Single. And single left. Now circle to the right. Get a little low. Really move those wrists. Good. Reverse. Figure 8. Forward, back. Forward, step. Forward, step. Now, shoulders rolling back. Hold those shoulders down. Figure 8. Holding your shoulder blades back, nice and low. Here you go, figure 8. 4. If it still feels like it gets stuck, put your hand on your ribcage, push a little bit to help yourself find it. Double touch. Good. Bring it up. Exhale down. Stretch between those shoulder blades. So I'm tucking my buns underneath myself, pulling my abs in, and separating my shoulder blades. Come on up. And walk it around. Take a little moment here. Feel the 2 different ways you can walk around the room. Get low and slouchy. Low and slouchy. Shoulders back, but otherwise low and slouchy. Looks a little weird. I like weird though, so we're good. All right, and then I want you to take these hips. I want you to pull them up. Pull them up underneath yourself. And take your chest a little forward so that your heart, instead of being back here, is up over your toes. And so are your hip bones, yeah? Get really tall walking around. Feel the difference. Keep that upward feeling, but bend your knees. Lots of abs. Tuck underneath here. Come center. All right, nice and wide. Same series with the hips. Here we go, front 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, to your right, 4, 3, 2, 1, to the back, push it straight leg, straight, and take it to your left, to the front, just 2, to the left, to the back, to the right, and front one, single. Good, good. Circles to the right, take a big. And notice I am pushing through my right foot each time. Yeah, so I'm lifting that hip. Other side. Lift your arms to whatever they feel. Figure 8, forward, right, forward, left. We go forward, back. Put your arms in. Double time. Now take it down, feeling. Let your shoulders come forward. Pull your abs in so you're showing off your 8-pack to everybody. And do your figure 8 hips like that. You're like, what? Tough. Now take it up, up. Good. Double time, up. Walk it back. Just take up some space. Notice I'm letting my heels come up because it's easier to swivel on the toes, which gives me more space to wind. Walk it out. Walk it out low. Walk it forward. Come home. Here we go. Step touch to your right. Dip it in. Walk it out. Find your breath. Take it center. To your left. Here you go, step touch. Nice and easy. Keep your buns.
We're just looking for the fun, yeah.
7.
We don't know what's gonna
Pull it in.
come, yeah. Just looking for the fun, yeah. We don't know what's gonna
Walk it up.
come, yeah.
Switch. Come in center. Take that chest. Double bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Try and use your back muscles to get the bounce. Add step touch. Bounce, bounce. Good. Can you double bounce? Now drop your bounce in. Pop it up. Take it low. And up, up. Drop it down, double bounce. Peak bunch. Opening up the front of the thighs, keeping your abdominal wall in. Double bounce. Now pull it together in. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Take it side. We're gonna wind to each side and then double and double. Side, 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 side. And then the doubles, I want you to shift that way. You're coming to a turned out jazz line, as we call it in jazz dance class. So I'm putting most of my weight on this bent leg. This one is opened, and my hip is gonna go out to that side. So it looks sassier over here, yeah? Single, single, double with a swivel, swivel, double. 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 Good. Walk it out. Double time walks. I'm forgetting to start my timer, like all week long. We dancing, people. Top, right. 5, 6, left, left. Hold up, just like normal. Now we drop it down. Bumps. 5. And kick your buns, keep it clean. 5, 7. Woo, they're fast. Pump, pump. Switch it up.
The first time there is no mercy in your eyes. And the
Walk it up. Oh, I forgot our new part. Come back home. Step, sit. Single, double.
Sometimes wishing's just no good, 'cause you don't see me like I wish
Good.
you would.
Okay, now walk it out.
'Cause you never were, and you never will be mine. No, you never
Come
were,
center.
and you never will be
Take it down.
mine.
Parallel. Tailbone back in fast.
Every time that we meet, but you always keep passing me by. No, you never were,
Little hops. Your feet don't have to leave the room at all, yeah? So if you're working with delicate knees and we're doing hops today, just bounce your heels. Yeah?
She had on that scarf I gave you. You got
Your
that
choice.
higher laces.
'Cause you never were, and you never will be mine.
You looked happy, and that's
Okay,
great.
right side. Pull it up.
I just miss you. That's
Double back. Good luck. Breathe. Oh, it's so hard, you guys. You got it, got it. Walking. Back. Twist. Sit, double. Sit, double. Sit, double. Sit, double. Walk it out wide. Let's practice our body rolls. Yeah? So one fun way to think about this, if you like puns and double entendres, is to think that you're diving your head down first, and you bring your shoulders back next to press your chest forward. And then as you get up, you think about pressing the front of your pelvis underneath, and at the end it kind of loosens, yeah? So we go head, neck, chest, front of the pelvis, and then it sits. A fun way to think about this is fruit cocktails. I didn't make it up. Enjoy as you will. Jog it out, out. We're going to start to your right. Here we go, step, tap, step. Up and tall. 7, 8, double chest. Bring it down. Step, kick your butt. Clean first. Good. Add your chest. Find your balance. Balance, 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 balance. Step, sit, and double. And step, sit, and double. And step, sit, and double. One more. And double. Walk forward, 4, 4, 3, 2. Step wide, step together. Together. Step wide. Through. Exhale. Yes. Let's put the new part into rhythm. We're going to walk forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide, wide, narrow, no. Wide, wide, wide. Slap. Be gentle. Drive it through. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Take it home. We go. Forward. And wide, wide, narrow, narrow, and wide, wide. And hop. And down. Take it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3. Hop. And down. Take it back. Four, 3, 2, 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. Okay, I think I want to lengthen this count so it comes on easy on the music. We're going to go forward. We're going to 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hop out on 1. Hold 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is your tail, yeah? And then you go slow, slow for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put all that together with counts, yes? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, wide, 5, 6, 7, 8 again, wide, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8's your tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's start it with the new music. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4. We go 5. Again, 4, 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. And lean, lean, and walk it back home. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5. 5. Walk it out. Come back home. We're gonna do the whole left side, but before we do, let's do just the new choreo on your left. 5, 6, left leg, walks forward, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wide, 6, 7, 8, wide. And hop. And down. And hop. 7, 8. 5, 6, good. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lean, lean, take it back. One more. 1, 6, 1, 2, and 5. Good, good. 6 from the top. On your left, here we go. First, clean. Clean. Good. All right, balance. Walk it back. Woo, we're taking it down. We're gonna go step, swivel. Double. Good. We will do 4 of these. This is number 3. Here's number 4. Single. Double. And wide. Wide again. Good, good. Boom. Repeat that motion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it wide, wide, and narrow. Wide, and narrow. And hop it or go. Body goes to the side, body goes to the side. Take it back. Good job. Reset. All right. For those of you who are not jumping today, what do you do for this part, right? Here's your answer. You're going to pick the side you're on. You're going to bounce in place. And then you're going to bounce and put the foot up. And bounce in place. And put the foot up. Yeah? So if it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we need you to get back in. We go out and close and out and close. For those of you who are not doing the jumping, just think touch out instead of jumping out. Yeah? Top, right, here you go. Add the chest. Bump, bump. Good, good, balance. Walk it out. Dance it, we go. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single. Good. Walk it forward. Right. Again, one. I feel like I forgot something in there now that I changed it. Jump out together. Jump out together. Side and side. Walk it back. Step touch in front. We're going to go step touch to the side you're on. And we're going to body roll with a paddle turn. So, starting with the feet, we're going to go step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. But I'm pushing off here. Push. I shift my weight onto this floor, but it's pretty much staying on the ground. Whoosh. Yeah. Here we go, just the new part. 7, 8, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, paddle, shift, paddle, shift, paddle, shift, paddle. Yeah, and that last paddle, I'm probably going to put my weight onto it so that the starting leg is free again. You have that nice convenient slowdown just while I taught it. Let's try the other side. Left, right, Plant it left, push, plant, push, plant, paddle, plant, on it. Yeah? Just a new part. 5, 6, 5, 6, right leg goes forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plant it, push, 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 stand. Snap, snap. Walk it back. Let's try left side. Forward. Plant it, plant, push, plant, push, plant, push, plant, push, shift, snap, snap, and walk it back. Right side again. Right, left, right, push left, push left, push left, shift, snap, snap, back. Left. Push it, push it, push it, push it, step, snap, snap, back. Okay, walk it out. Clear the air. Take it out. If you're feeling confused because I'm adding a lot of steps today, I mean I am. Take it out. Come to the center. Close your eyes. Do whatever feels good to your body. Don't care what anybody thinks. Just what feels good to your body with your eyes closed. Breathing deep so you feel refreshed. All right, let's go to the top. On your left, we'll go. Got it. Balance. Here you go. Pull it up. Pull it up. Push the floor away from yourself. One more. Put that hand out. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, hold 3, 4. Double breath. Take it back. 1, 2. Wide, narrow now. That's the part that disappeared. Here it is again. Again. And wide, narrow, zip it up. Slow motion. slow motion. Take it center and walk it back. Okay, you ready for the new part? We're left, forward, paddle, turn. We go. 1, 2, 3, paddle, turn. Box. In place, same side. Paddle, turn. Again. 1. Paddle, turn. 7, 8, back. Walk it out. Okay, let's put it all together in our heads. Yes? We've got step touches plus chest. We've got step kick your buns plus chest. We've got find your balances. Yeah, so up to passe. Yeah. Then we walk it back. And we do our 1, 6. So it's like a shift to the side, to a jazz line is what it's called for. And then we do the doubles. And we do 4 of those. So we do each side and then double snaps. And you can add body roll and whip hands as you like. Yes? From that, then we walk it forward. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow, wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Jump. Or no jump. Body roll. Side dives. Walk it back. Find your breath. Come forward. Paddle turn. Shift your weight. Snap in the direction you came from. Come back. Repeat same side. Okay. Here we go. To your right. Here you go. Step touch. Make it tall. Check in with your pelvic floor and with your ab position. That's what this slow part is for. Check in your posture. Then double bounce. And we can drop it low for a little more variety. Now check your posture again, especially how you're protecting that lower back. Good. Shoulders back. Add double bounce. Now balance. Think about pulling your thighs together to that center line. Good. Walk it back. We're going to sit. Here we go. Sit. Sit. Double. Sit. Last one. Double. Walk it forward. And paddle. 5, 6. Right leg goes forward. Push. 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 One more time. We'll go. Zigzag for me. It's just a step touch, but I'm traveling forward and back. Step forward, touch. Let your hips go. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Step together, step together, step together, step together. Reset. In fact, let's take a check-in. I heard a little sweeping sound. I thought it was my cat coming to visit. I mean, I wish. All right, we're going to start on your left side. Here you go, left side. Step. It's quick. Breathe. Keep it small. Whenever something's feeling too fast, bring everything underneath yourself a little bit more so it's a little easier to get there in time.
'cause I can't wait anymore. Don't even talk about the
Slow this down.
consequence, 'cause right now you're the
Make it bigger.
only one that's making any sense to me, and I don't give a damn what they say or what they think, 'cause you're the only one who's on my mind. I'll never ever let you leave me. I'll try to stop time forever, never wanna hear you say goodbye. Bye.
Balance. Slow. Balance. Slow. Use your abs. Especially if you feel like you're falling backwards on these. More ab crunch. You got it. Okay. Step, squish. Step, squish. Step, squish. Step, squish.
And I need you so much.
Double time.
Breathe you, I want to be you. Ah, la, 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 ah, la, la, la. You can take time to live the way you gotta
Good.
Give me.
Wide, narrow.
Can't see you through the lonely nights of wanting more. Don't even think about what's right or wrong, right. 'Cause in the end, it's only you and
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wide, narrow.
how you're meant to be, so even
Take it out. In.
you still got me to hold you up.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Never let you down. I feel so untouched and
Breathe.
want you so much that I just can't resist you. It's not enough to say that I miss you.
Hang out. Catch your breath. You're gonna go forward. Pedal turn. Here we go.
I can't forget you. Go crazy from the moment I met you.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 4. Paddle. 7. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Run it out.
Feel so untouched and I want you so much that I just can't resist you. It's not enough to say that I miss
Right.
you. I feel so untouched right now. Need you so much
Double.
somehow. I can't forget you. Go crazy from the moment I met you.
Step.
Feel
Keep.
so
Make it quick.
untouched and
Hold on to your core. Add your chest.
just can't resist you. It's not enough to say that I miss you.
Balance.
I feel so untouched right now. Need you so much somehow. I can't forget you. Go crazy from the moment I met you.
Roll it out. Roll it out. Roll it. Stick it to your right. Take your body across. Find a flat back. Anchor that shoulder blade down. Anchor. Anchor. Stomach's in. Anchor. 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 Bring it up. Roll right. Roll that left side around. Take it out on the diagonal back. Hold your tummy in to support that back. Reach as far as you can so your shoulder blade came out a little bit, and then isolate it back. Pull it in, and in, and in. Good, and in. And take it down. Gentle stretch to your left leg.
Dites-moi d'où il vient, enfin je saurai où je vais. Maman,
And
lorsqu'on
walk it
cherche
over
bien,
to your
on
right leg.
finit toujours par trouver. Elle dit qu'il n'est jamais
Now
très
you're
loin,
warm.
qu'il part très souvent
Stretching
travailler.
feels totally
Maman
different,
dit
yes?
travailler, c'est bien,
Then at the beginning,
bien mieux
it just
qu'être
feels
mal
like,
accompagné. C'est pas vrai.
and now it feels like,
Ton
ooh.
papa,
Yeah? We want to stretch during the feeling.
un sacré papa.
Once we warmed up, our bodies are full of more oxygen, so the blood that pumps through our heart fills up our muscle cells with more oxygen and flexibility and warmth. Go ahead and bend both legs in the middle and straighten gently and bend in the middle. I'm going to turn to the side and straighten gently and bend in the middle and straighten gently and bend in the middle and straighten gently and bend in the middle. Drop your buns down, find flat back. Arms pinch, pinch. Pinch your shoulder blades. Keep them away from your ears though. Don't let them come up to your earlobes. arms forward, big squat. Watch your knees. Knees and toes pointed straight forward. Abs in. Come on up. Circle those hips. Big circle, let them get juicy again. Other way. Walk it out. Knees up. Okay. Let's go. Forward. And wide, narrow, and wide, narrow. Hop out, hop in, hop out, hop in. Hop it out, slap it. Roll. 2, 3, 4, take it back. We'll repeat that. We'll come forward. 1, 2, 4, 6. Back. We'll repeat that. And then we'll add on a new part. So we're going to skip the intro. We're going to start from that coming on. The next part was the step together on a zigzag. So if you don't have a lot of room, your zigzag is going to be smaller, and that's fine. But we're stepping and pulling it together. And we'll go back, pull together. And there's 2 ways to do this. You can go low, but I want you to stick that leg out far, and then think about going to it as quickly as possible and pulling your leg in. Yeah, so you're not like sneaking the leg out first and then transferring your weight. You're gonna step to it quickly, pull together. Step to it quickly, then pull together. Yeah? Diagonal, 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 diagonal. You can also think step drag, step drag, step drag, step drag. Good. Next, we're gonna go step together, step, touch. You might remember what goes on top of this, but there's 2 versions to go on top of this. One version is, everybody put your hands right here. So you're touching your thumbs to your shoulders, and my pointer fingers are in my ears like la la la. This is to remind me to keep my shoulders down for the moment, yeah? Pause here, a little bounce. Drop your head forward. Think about your chest moving to the side and up and down and open. Yeah, I'm going to do that to the side. Down front, to the side, up, down front, open. Temptation is going to be to do this. Side, shoulders, hold your shoulders, step with your shoulders. We want to avoid that, yeah? Shoulders anchor down the back the whole time. There you go. Forward, side, forward, out. Forward, side, forward, out. So everybody drop your hips, nice and strong abs. And we're going to go forward, side, forward. So we're using that pinching motion we did on the forwards. So we did forward. Let your arms be free. There's your West African circling upper body. Okay, remember with those, and we won't do too many, I'll do steps first and then the chest. So I want you to protect your neck. No headbanging whiplash. Yes. Then we're going to come back to our simple steps. But instead of being down and fluid, everybody just come with me here. This is the opposite of the fruit cocktail. Remember fruit cocktail we did earlier? This is opposite. It's bottom to the top roll. Bottom to the top. Bottom to the top. Pelvis forward. I'm holding my abs here while I do that. Then I curve my chest. Pop the chest at the bottom, at the top. Bottom. Top. Smooth it out. Yeah. Okay. Find center. There we go. Step, touch, step together. Step together. Step, hide your chest. Make sure your neck is with your chest. That's it. Step together, no upper body. Now I want you to pull it up. Yeah, find a strong abdominal core, and then we'll turn. Oh my gosh, what happened? Take it Walk it out. Work it out, work it out. Walk forward. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. 6, 7, left. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Wide, wide, narrow. Jump out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Repeat. 3, 4, and wide, wide, narrow, narrow, and wide, wide, narrow, narrow, out and in. Wide. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk to pivot turn. Sorry, paddle turn. Ooh, sorry, my count was wrong. 5, 6, 7, go. 1. Paddle. 5. 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Paddle. Roll that body. Make it bigger if you can. If you can't make it bigger, then rise up to 1 foot. Again, big and low, your choice, or small, but up. Squeeze those inner thighs, inner thighs. Good, good. 5. And step together, step, touch. Add your upper body. You can make this little, it doesn't have to be huge. It could be big or little. Bring it close. Okay, optional turn. See the front. Back to the center. Good job. Let's go back. Forward walks to the wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Starting right, we'll go up and wide. You got it. Sass it up. We're getting close to the end. Again, go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and step and slide. Draw it out. Double if you want it. Back. Forward. And wide. Pop it out. Wide. Bunk, bunk. Side, side. Take it home. Forward. Paddle. 6, 8, 2, 4, 7, 8. Repeat. Forward. Paddle. One more. Good. Step, bring it together in your zigzag. You can go big. Pull yourself to the leg you're going to, however you're doing it. Go home, and then we'll step together, step, touch. Add your chest. Bring it home, step together. Bring it up. Good. If you don't want to turn here, let's do the arms. And a hip. Steps together. Step, hip. Good. Optional turn. Walk it together. Good job, guys. Alright, take it wide. Turn those knees out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Stay out. Look down. If you try to be a ballerina and your knees are sagging, that ain't going to help anybody. Bring your knees to a comfortable turnout that you can hold it. Drop it down. Pull your knees open. Go wide, 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 wide. So this happens right here. These little muscles that happen to attach to your sits bone and the outside of that thigh. Yeah, external rotators. Hold them out. Tailbone is underneath you. Maybe this is high, but you should feel it in your legs as well. Yeah. Find your spot. Look down and check your knees and toes anytime you want. Now we're going to tap just the toe. Don't let it bounce. This is about strengthening the front of your calf to prevent shin splints. Okay, 5, 6, split, side, 8. This is still. Find more core. 5, 6, 7, split.
It should be easy. I don't know how to say it, say it, say it, say it.
5, 6, 7, 8. Come up. Bring it together. Again, turnout is where you can hold it. So maybe it's middle, that's fine. But thighs must be frozen open. Squeeze it open, squeeze it open, squeeze it open, squeeze it open. So continuous reminder of external rotation in those thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heels stay on the floor for these. No booties out. 2, 3, 4. You're like an elevator going up and down in an elevator shaft. 2, 3, 4, up, 6, 7. Now, just so your heels are under your hips, so not as wide as before. Yeah, same action. Open those knees back. 2, 3, 4. Come up. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your serene building muscle in your lower body. Down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Okay, stay down low. Take your hands to your thighs and gently press them backwards so your thighs open wide, and then sit down. So the weight of my torso is going into my hands and then to my knees, and I'm really sitting down and trying to release the inner thighs. Good, good. Big stretch in your inner thigh here. Strong arms. Big breath in. Twist your shoulders. Leave your hips where they are. Big breath in. Twist. Big breath in. Bring you back up.
As we drank deep from the light.
Parallel. Turn it out. Parallel. Turn it out. Turn out. Notice I'm lifting my toes, because if I lift my heels, it's hard to turn out, yeah? All right. Lift your weight forward onto your balls of your feet. Pull those legs all the way together, as much as you can. Lean your heart 2 inches forward. I just want you to find your balance here. Push away the floor. Lift in your core. So I'm not coming up like this. That would be so hard, yes? Instead I'm thinking about, just like we talked about earlier, abs in, heart comes forward over the toes. Yeah? Squeeze your legs together. And we'll go lift and lower, lift and lower. Strong calves. Let's move our arms gently and softly. And up. And down front. Good, good. Turn it parallel. Slide one leg straight back and tuck underneath. And send it back. And tuck underneath. And send it back. And tuck underneath. Stay right there. Tuck. And bend. Press your heel back. Thinking about your foot and calf in the back stretching right now, yes? So your calf stretching after those lifts we just did. As I press through the toe, I feel the ball of the foot and the arch of the foot stretching. Press it down. Switch sides, so you can just switch legs. Square hips. Find that spot. Square in the torso. Send your heel back. Square in the torso. Send the heel back. Send your heel. Home center. Take it out. Shimmy your shoulders. Shimmy. 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 Shake it out. Nice and wide. Bring it up. We'll go big breath in. Lean it over. Reach long. Take it out on that diagonal. Hold those thighs. Keep thinking. Thighs are rotating back into the ground. Center. 2, 3. Big strong backs. Arch. Abs are in. Other side. And over. 2, 3, 4. Come up. 6, 7. Repeat. And 1, 2. Turn those thighs out. Press into the balls of your feet. Reach through active legs. Active legs. Center. 2, 3, 4. Other side. 2, 3, 4. And 2. Press into the floor. Get collar. All right, we'll go inhale, over, down through the center. Drop your head in the center. Everybody take a look what center looks like. Big drop. I'm bent, getting a lower back curve here. Bend in the center. Yes, then we come up the way we came. And we rebound. Amber tries not to break a finger on the ceiling. Yes, down center. Inside and up. We go over. Big plie. And reach. And up. And over. Big plie. And reach. And up. And over. Big plie. And reach. Last one. And over. And plie. And reach. And up. Roll it up. Good. Good, good, good. Get your mat if you got a mat and you want to use it. We're going to do abs and stretches next.
Wait for it. Wait for the build up and then let's do it again. We do what we want and as soon as it's done, we just do it again. Let's do it all. And when we come down, we just do it again. Don't care what they say, it hurts so good. I don't wanna stop.
All right.
I know I should,
Come on down to your mat.
but let's do it again. One more time. Let's do it again.
I hate skipping this song. The song is the best. All right, let's do our proper abs because it's been a little while, everybody. Down to the floor. Right now you're pulling your abdominal wall in and out. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here you go. Sit it up. We go tongue curl. Right leg up and flex. I'm doing a little stretch in my leg. If I'm really reaching it up, switch legs. 1, 2, 3. Belly button goes down as the shoulders rise. 6. Switch. 1 more set of 8. both ways.
No, don't waste time. Give me the sign. Tell me how you want to roll.
Tuck your chin in if the front of your neck gets tired. To the side, one.
I can handle that, you just gotta show me where it's at. Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go?
And twist.
If you want it, you already got it. If you thought
Now switch to the other side. Roll side. 2.
it must be real, just say the word and I'ma give you what you want.
And twist.
We only got 4 minutes to say the word.
And come center. Roll it up. And 3, 2, 1.
We only got 4 minutes.
3, 2, 1. Stay there. Big breath in. Pull your eyes deeper. Deeper. Compress. Compress. Twist. 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 Try and keep your pelvis tilted back. Alright, bring it up, thumbs up. Shoulders down. Hands behind your buns. And bend those elbows and straight. And bend. And bend. And straight. And bend. And straight. And bend. And straight. Keep nice and close. Bring your booty up. Squeeze our shoulders back. Push your hips. Push. 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 Shoulders back. Grab the floor. Hold. Elbows bend. Bend. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. Bounce. Keep your hips up high.
It must be real, just say the word and I'ma give you what you
Good,
want.
good. And down.
We only
Knees
got 4
together.
minutes to
Arms
say
up.
the word.
Toes down. Knees are going to tilt to your right. Here they go. Get your butt all the way across the floor. Open. Center. Come center. Twist. Open. Center. And down. Twist your hips. Open your chest. Twist your center. Hips come down. Twist your hips. Open your chest. Twist to the front. Come right down. Lift it up. Hands on your legs. Balance. Hold that center. We'll go right leg down. A left leg down. A right leg down. A left leg down. A right leg down. A left leg down. Both legs down. Both legs down. And hold.
I only got 4 minutes.
Get taller. Get taller. Get taller and fall over. You did it. Good. Roll over onto your tummies. Whoosh. And stretch that abdominal wall. Lift it up nice and long. And take your hips back to your heels and push with your hands so that you get a big back opening stretch. Come to all fours. We're going to find flat back. It's trickier than it seems, of course, because your body is going to want to drift towards the ground. Yes? So, on all fours, our hands go right underneath our shoulders. Our knees are close together so that they're underneath your hip bones. Yes? Yeah, and we're going to make sure that back doesn't sag down. Yes? So hold it in. First, let's do shoulder blade push-ups. So my arms are micro bent, but they're straight. And I bring my shoulder blades together and widen them. Here you go. Press wide, press wide. And nice and wide. Drop your abdominal wall. Drop it. Lift it up. 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 Hold it in. Pressing the floor. Left leg goes back. Touch the ground there. Open your hip. Close your hip. Bring the leg in. Right leg explore. Open the hip. Close the hip. Bring it back home. Send the leg out. Open, close, down, out. Open, close, down. You can switch to hips, fists on the floor if your wrists are getting tired. All right, come down to your elbows. Same action. We go leg out. Open the hips, close the hips, bring it home. Keep your abdominals in. And think about this knee down hip instead of the leg that's up. So you want to squeeze with the standing hip to lift the legs. Look underneath yourself. Can you see square hips, square hips, square hips, open hips, square hips, square hips, square hips, open hips. All right. Hands on the floor. Press up to downward dog stretch. Walk it up. Walk it wide. Send your hips over to the left and reach your, let's say this is your left leg, reach your right arm through. Twist that torso. So right now I feel a twist of my torso as well as a stretch in the inner leg that I'm going away from and the outer thigh that I'm going towards. And switch sides. Let your hips drift towards the leg you're going to and look underneath your armpit if you can. It's okay if your legs are a little bent. That's fine. Come back to your downward dog. Knees down, heels together. Slide your knees out as far as you can and then press back into the wide-kneed child's pose. Where's the best lighting for this one? Yeah. So I'm pressing back and then I'm going to slowly let my hips come forward. Now, your back will really want to drop to the floor here. I want you to engage your abs a little bit so you're a little bit still curved as you shift forward. And we're going to take like 5 whole breaths. Big, slow breaths. Just really take your time. Let yourself sink into this. Muscle creep is an actual medical term for the action that your muscles do when you stretch out each time you stretch. So when you stretch out, your muscle at the beginning is, some of it is contracted, some of it's stuck together. And for all of those muscle cells to let go entirely so that your muscle is at the longest point that it can be at, that's called muscle creep. And it takes up to a minute, at least 30 seconds, for the muscle to like let go and relax completely to its full length. That's why we stretch for 30 to 90 seconds every time we do a stretch that's trying to increase our flexibility. It's because we want to give time for muscle creep to happen. Okay, let's come up. Alright, so bearing that in mind, that muscle creep takes time, we're going to go through our next stretches. This is the jazz dance class stretch series. So you've done it before on video. Yeah, we're going to lay comfortably on our backs. Uh-oh. Did I just mute us accidentally? Bringing your right knee to your chest. And your left leg can be, if you're feeling tight today, your left leg can stay bent and just keep your hips steady. Yeah? But everybody's going to press this thigh into your chest. So you really feel that press down. So I can be using a lot of arm strength here to manage that. Yeah? And then as you are here, feel what your pelvis wants to do. So for most of us, when we do this action, this hip wants to do like a twist. But for this whole series, I want you to keep your hips parallel with your shoulders. So your body, your torso is like a rectangle, shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip. And we don't want it to become like a weird parallelogram, yeah? And the reason we care about that is because we don't just want you to be flexible in a weird shape. We want functional flexibility. So So if you can hold your pelvis square, you can add in releasing this leg down, but it's more work. So you don't have to do it for the benefit of the stretch, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna switch our hands to the thigh. Every dancer I know wants to grab his or her calf, yeah? But I want you to grab your thigh or their calf. Squeeze your hips closed. And we're gonna keep this thigh as close as possible. Bend it into your chest. Extend the leg. 2, 3, 4, and bend. 2, 3, square body, and extend. 2, don't let your leg come out here just to get it straight, because that won't be giving you the stretch. Remember, it's extend. Find breath. If you find your tickle me elmow point, so here's mine, can you see it? A subtle jiggle. That is your body's limit for today. Do not pass tickle me elmow. Now that I have a baby, I have a tickle me elmow. After all 10 years of me saying tickle me elmow and never owning one, now it's real. All right, one more breath. And release. Bend that knee back to your chest. And take the knee across the body. Spine spirals. Yeah? Breathe into it. Now if I leave my arm back here, straight to the side, I get a stretch across my shoulder and armpit. And that is good for releasing the shoulders. Big breath in. And then exhale, let go. Gently trust into the stretch. Remember, your stretch should feel like a never a sharp pain in a stretch. Never a forcing or pushing. Should feel like a sigh of relief. Oh. Alright, let's bring your both knees up closer to your chest, yeah? Both knees are in. I'm going to take this elbow, I'm going to look at the time. I'm going to grab my leg that's on top that just came across. And I have one hip right on top of the other, and I'm going to extend that leg. Yeah? I'm going to try and externally rotate that leg. I know that's a lot, so don't worry about that if it doesn't make sense. I'm going to go back into my stretch.
I was trying to hit it and quit it, but little mama so dope, I messed around and got addicted.
So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're for. You should know. Baby, do you dare?
Bend it. Come back center. Open the knee. And now I'm pressing this now not into my chest, but into my armpit. So I'm rotating the leg out. Turn center. A little bit more, yeah, so you can see. So this is the first stretch, was straight into my chest. The second stretch is my thigh outside of my rib cage. It's going into my armpit.
I'm from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment.
Yeah.
I call it
My
life.
armpit. And then I'm going to take my heel up towards the ground. This is going to be a lot already, yes? Thigh is outside of the body. Reaching up to that heel. Try and square your body off again. If you want more, you can start to extend. Make sure that this knee, though, is still pointing at the ground. So if I were at a bus stop A version of this, it would be like here. Maybe I reach up here and it stays here. So as it extends, the knee goes towards the ground and opens into your second position. Big slow breath. Alright, bring it up.
From the tallest building in
Both
Tokyo,
knees in,
long way
both
from
legs to
always.
your chest.
Filled with souls
Relax.
and oh yes, they counting always. Real fat all day. Now baby we can parlay. Oh baby. weekend party.
And
she read books, especially about red
other leg
rooms
goes
and
down.
tie-ups. I
This is
got
my
a
right
hook.
leg into my chest.
See me in the
If
suit
you're
with a
with
red tie tied up. Rita and Grease, nice to meet you. But time is money. Only difference is I own it. Now let's stop time and enjoy this moment.
grabbing the thigh and starting to work towards your leg extension. Good. Soften. Extend. Check in again with your hips. Are they still square with your shoulders? Are your shoulders back and your heart open? And bend it. And take that knee across the body. Spinal twist.
I see the future, but live for the moment. Makes sense, don't it?
Now, if it feels like it's just too much, you really tighten lower back.
Brilliant. The streets of
You can
school
use your
and made
hand
them
that's
slicker
down
than
here
slick
on
with
the
the
floor.
ruler.
This would be
I've
my
lost
right
a lot
hand, left
and
leg.
learned a lot, but I'm
And you
still
can
undefeated like
slow
Caesar.
down the
I'm
descent
far
of
from
that
cheap.
knee.
I
You
break
can
down
also
compass
bend
with
your
all
bottom
my
leg
peeps.
and do the
Maybe
spinal
we can
twist
travel the
with your
world
bottom
and even
leg
give you
supporting
and all you
that
can
knee.
see.
So that it's not
Time
so
is money.
intense on the
Only
lower back
difference
if you
is
need
I
a little
own
bit
it.
less
Like a
today.
stopwatch, let's stop
Some days you
time
just
and
need a
enjoy
little
this moment.
slower entrance. Some sides feel tighter than the other. For example, my other side was way tighter than this side today. But that's not true every day. Bodies change. Big breath. Try to let go a little bit. Let it go. Good. All right. Draw both knees up together. Grab your top leg and find your extension here. For those of you who are just working on figuring that part out, it's really tight, then that's groovy. If you have a lot of flexibility here already, start thinking about turning out, externally rotating this leg. This stretch right here eventually becomes a turned out across the body. You can swing that bottom leg down underneath you for more action. You can straighten it down. I actually think it's harder to keep it bent. But I want you to roll that knee up towards the sky. You're starting to lengthen the torso and send that hip open and out towards the floor. Come back center and take that thigh outside of your chest. So you're thinking about the top of your thigh dropping down to the floor outside of your rib cage. Notice the difference between when your hips are parallel. Eventually they're going to fall out, but choose that. Don't just let it happen by accident. Know when you're releasing into the open hip position. And that's it for today. Prof. If you have time to relax in this stretch, please do. And take your time coming back to both legs in on the way up. Take your time, friends. If you need to check out and get a move on, feel free to check out. 3,